Good afternoon, drivers. Mike here with a safety moment. I got 5 things I need to talk to you about. And number one, as it concerns safety, we have talked a long time about the issue of distracted driving. Distracted driving is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, reasons why we have accidents. This past month, we've had 2 issues of distracted driving, actually 3, that have been caught by our onboard drive cams. As you know, those drive cams are reviewed and sent to us for our review, and then as needed, we counsel drivers to correct the issue. In one case, we had a driver who was reading instructions, talking on the radio, while a car in the left lane merged into her lane and created a condition where he had to hit the brakes pretty roughly to get stopped. So it's really, really important that we're always maintaining our eyes on the road. We also understand that on occasion it's going to be necessary to read signs, take a look at engine instruments, etc. But you've got to choose a better time to do that. When you've got potential for cars to come in on your lane, when you've got things coming up that are important to keep your eyes on the road and watch that vehicle, that has to be the priority. Distracted driving is very, very dangerous. Be very, very careful. We also had a driver that for more than 5 seconds had the head down like this. It appeared to be looking for something. The bus was empty, but at nighttime and reaching for something on the ground, it just doesn't work. The potential for a crash is tremendous. Eyes up, eyes on the road. Forget about what's down there. This is what's important. So, let me move on now to a performance bonus change. If you all remember, we had at our last meeting, we talked about changing the performance bonus. When we mentioned this, we asked for feedback from our drivers, and 4 of our drivers gave us feedback. 3 of those 4 drivers said they liked the idea of changing the performance bonus. So we're going to do that, and here's basically what we're going to do. If you are involved in an accident and the damage to the vehicle is, let's say, $2,000 total accumulated cost of the accident, your hit is going to be $4,000 before you would be eligible for a bonus. So we know that that's quite a change, but that's going to keep us away from a neutral or cost zero bonus. We're not really gaining anything or penalizing when folks get into accidents. This will do that. This will, if you've got a $2,000 issue, it's going to be $4,000 of paybacks, if you will, before you're eligible for a safety bonus for the quarter. Again, we're going to put this out on paper so that it's better understood. Look for that very soon, but it's going to be effective April 1st, which is just 2 days away. Also, the performance change will deal with folks who make serious mistakes or present a bad image to the company by something they've done on a trip. Frank and Bill will look at what has been done and make a determination as to what that impact is going to be as far as safety bonus or performance bonus for that quarter for that person. This past week, we also put out a change in the policy and procedure. There was some confusion about whether the Buckeye Charter Service paid for physicals, your annual physical. We don't. I made a mistake when I put that in our policy and procedure book, and everybody in their box now has a new page 11. Please take that old page 11 out, put the new one in. The only thing the Buckeye Charter pays for is mandatory or random drug test. Also, concerning DVIRs and the ELDs, We're doing our DVIRs now on the electronic system. This is very important. Do not place a bus out of service without first speaking with Bill, Frank, or Dave. There's a chance that we can get the problem resolved before it has to go out of service, or there are steps that we need to take in order to make sure that that bus is in service for the next day or next trip. Finally, I want to leave you with this. We had a very, very, very nice compliment about two of our drivers, Teresa and Bruce Music. Let me read what Mike Crandall wrote about Bruce and Teresa. The drivers for Buckeye Charter Company were outstanding. Mr. and Mrs. Music were the best drivers I've had in 32 years of travels. Kids loved them. Very professional. Man, that's great. That's great stuff right there. So Bruce and Teresa, thank you very, very much for your driving. Thank you for representing Buckeye Charter Service the way you folks do. And this is just an awesome review. 32 years, best drivers ever. Thank you guys. So until the next time, you guys stay safe, eyes forward, no distractions while you're driving. Keep your speed at the posted speed limit and where conditions are for the road. Until next time, see you later. Bye-bye.